Hey, John Meat here, Meatsheet Fanzine, Vlog Volume 4. We're going to cover 5 bands, and here they are. We're covering My Raining Stars, Hammered Hulls, Laser Beam, and Drink Deep, and Brierkliff. And here we go. First we have Hammered Hulls, a Discord band full of veterans to the DC, that is District of Columbia scene. It's definitely one of my picks for 2022. It's post-hardcore, but it's steeped in old hardcore roots, and it's just fresh sounding. There's riffs and just cool things going on galore. If you like, the most accessible one would be Fugazi. You could compare it to. The rest would be, well, obviously because the vocalist is Alec Mackay. He was in Ignition, Untouchables, and The Faith, I believe. And so you've got that going on. And then the rest of the band, it just sounds like, a little bit of Embrace, Egg Hunt. It's extremely tight. It's well played. There's just curveball after curveball of fresh surprises and stuff. High-pitched guitar noises, driving bass. It's really good. I highly recommend it. Hammered Hulls. Careening LP on Discord. If you don't know Discord, what are you doing here? Just go check it out. Listen to everything you can on Discord if you're into hardcore and punk. And then we're moving on to My Raining Stars out of France. This is an EP called The Life We Planned. It's real good. I do compare a lot of things to Ride. There's a song on here has a little bit of a Ride sentiment as far as how the vocals are, and then the rest is just kind of, well, how about I just play you 10 seconds? The clip was on his own, and so let's talk a little bit more about this EP. The final track is the title track, The Life We Planned. Has a bit of some sad overtones, maybe some disappointment. It gives the EP a closure. As a whole, it's a favorable EP if you like dreamy indie rock, but not. It's not like full of like saturated reverb and time bass effects. It's just it's more grounded but it's still got some atmosphere. So anyway, check that out. The Life We Planned by My Raining Stars, and then we're moving on to Lazer Beam, new LP called Lost in Oblivion. So first off, this band's moved around a lot. I believe they originated out of Central or North Arizona, and now they're in the Bay Area right now, and there's been other stops. But anyway, they put out a self-titled, and it was very fuzzy and stoner and cool. Very catchy, but on Lost in Oblivion, they turn that upside down and they go a little dark. They're adding synthetic drums and bass lines. There might be some actual other acoustic and electric bass and drums, but let's just say it's kind of like how Billy Corgan maybe did that Adore record, and he abandoned the guitar and he went electronic. I wouldn't say it's quite that extreme, but it's different and it's darker. You can still hear some of his guitar playing, and man, it's good. There's a song called So despite my poor memory and recognition of song titles, that's Lazer Beam's Lost in Oblivion. Overall, I do recommend this LP, and hats off to Lazer Beam for taking an artistic chance on changing up the sound, only on their second LP. Artistically, that's huge, and it's probably one of my favorite just because of that, taking that risk. All right. Drink Deep, out of Berlin, Germany. So, if you like hardcore, these guys are coming at it from an old school 80s approach. The vocals reminded me a lot of Dan O'Mahony, who's been in a lot of bands. The notorious ones would be No For an Answer, Carry Nation, and Shiners Club, and he's been in a few other things too. Oh, 411, 411, however you choose to call that. I believe Kevin Murphy and Mario Rubalcaba are in that, famous skateboarder. Anyway, Drink Deep. It's something like 4 songs. It flies right by. The songs are under a minute or a minute, and man, it's just really good. You'll know what they're going for as soon as you hear it if you're not new to hardcore. It's just, again, I mentioned galloping with hammered hulls. This is more aggressive, galloping and chugging and palm muting, and it's fast. It's just plain good. If you're a fan of old school, and I would say it's between East and West Coast, leaning towards the West a little more. It's definitely not beatdown hardcore. And so check that out. I'll flash their Bandcamp. That's Drink Deep it's just demo from Berlin, Germany. All right. Last we come to Brierkliff. This is a demo. It's on YouTube. I actually need to tell you, this is a 13-year-old player, and I'm not sure how many other people are in this project. However, they really they take like elements of crust, metal, punk, a little bit of hardcore and thrash, and they kind of fuse it together, and it's just fun. It's got a youthful punk spirit overall. It's just like I think I said on my blog, that would be Meatsheet, remember when you first heard remember when you first heard thrash or punk and you had that really excited feeling? It's got that spirit. And see, you got a song there, No Nuclear War. It's a really good one. The first one is called Come. They're not referencing the Latin language on that one, I'll tell you that much. And see, cover of Louie Louie, the famous Louie Louie, as covered by Motorhead, Black Flag, Kingsman, and a host of others. And then there's, I think there's one more. But anyway, I enjoyed the whole thing. I highly recommend it if you want something kind of raw, abrasive, and youthful and fun. Brierkliff, and it's on YouTube. So that's that. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Next time we're going to cover, we're going to have a band called Arctic Lights and Emperor of Ice Cream, and they're tied together. 2 songs, or 1 song each from them. And then you have, there's a new Soul Blind LP itching to check out. It came out on November 11th, so I'm a little late already, and some other surprises. And if you want one of these fine shirts, comment, reach out to me on the blog, email me, meatsheet@hotmail.com. Thank you for watching, and like, share, subscribe. Peace out. Standing 9 wishes away.